Here's something most people never think about. When you order can matter as much as what you order. The same dish at the same restaurant can be fantastic on one day and a letdown on another because of delivery schedules, day-off rotations, and what's left in the fridge. Chefs know this calendar by heart. They time their own meals around it. And today, you're going to learn it too. 10 things you should think twice about ordering on certain days, counting down to the single worst day of the entire year to eat out. The one chefs themselves avoid. A quick, honest note. A great restaurant can be great any day. These are about playing the odds. Let's get into it. Number 10. The most complex dish on the menu during the busiest hour. On a packed Friday or Saturday night, the kitchen is slammed. That elaborate dish with 10 components and a delicate sauce is the one most likely to suffer when cooks are racing against a wall of tickets. Precision is the first thing to slip under pressure. The simpler, signature dishes hold up far better when the kitchen is in the weeds. So on the busiest nights, order the things the kitchen can nail on autopilot and save the fussy showpiece for a quieter evening when they can give it real attention. Number 9 is about the very end of the night. Number 9. Ordering right before the kitchen closes. Late at the end of service, the kitchen is breaking down, cleaning, and putting things away. Order at the last minute and you may get food made by a tired crew that's mentally already gone home, using the ends of ingredients that have been tinned out all shift, plated in a hurry. You also risk annoying the very people making your food, which never helps your plate. So if you can, order well before closing time. The food and the goodwill of the kitchen is simply better earlier in the service. Number 8 is a hot weather warning. Number 8. Raw shellfish when it's blazing hot out. Raw shellfish is sensitive at the best of times, and heat makes everything riskier. Every step from the dock to your plate is a chance for it to sit a little too warm. On a sweltering day, especially somewhere without obvious high turnover, that's a gamble chefs are careful about. The safest raw shellfish comes in cooler months, at busy places that sell through it fast. So on a hot day, lean toward cooked seafood and save the raw platter for a cool evening at a spot that clearly moves a lot of it. Number 7 is the buffet timing trick. Number 7. A buffet outside its peak. A buffet is only as fresh as its turnover. Arrive right when it opens or right when a fresh batch lands, and it can be great. Arrive in the dead hours between rushes, and that food has been sitting under heat lamps, drying out and being topped up rather than replaced. The trays that look a little crusty at the edges have been there a while. So hit a buffet at the busiest times, when the turnover is high and the trays are constantly refreshed, not in the slow gap when yesterday's logic takes over. Number 6 is the classic Monday warning. If you're still with me, here's a classic. Number 6. The Monday Special. Many kitchens take deliveries early in the week, and again later, selling hard over the busy weekend. By Monday, whatever's left from the weekend needs to move before fresh stock arrives. The easiest way to do that? Put it on special. So a Monday special can quietly mean the food we most need to use up today. It's not always true, but it's a smart thing to be aware of. So on a Monday, be a little skeptical of the special and ask whether it's something new or something they're clearing out. Number 5 is the most famous timing rule in all of dining. Number 5. Ordering fish on a Sunday or Monday. This is the legendary rule, made famous by chef Anthony Bourdain. The classic logic: many fish deliveries don't come on weekends, so fish ordered early in the week is freshest, while fish on a Sunday or Monday could have been sitting since the previous week's delivery. But here's the honest update you deserve. Bourdain himself later softened this. Today, many suppliers deliver 7 days a week, and a restaurant that genuinely cares about quality will have good fish on any day. The real test isn't the day, it's whether the restaurant is good. So the smarter version of the rule: at a great, busy seafood spot, order fish any day. At a so-so place with low turnover, be cautious every day, and especially early in the week. Number 4 is about the kitchen's day off. Number 4, dining when the head chef isn't there. Most head chefs take a regular day off, often early in the week, frequently Monday. On that day, the kitchen runs on the B team. Capable, but without the person who sets the standard and catches mistakes. The food can be a notch less sharp simply because the boss is home. You can't always know the schedule, but Mondays are the most common day for it. So if you're going somewhere special for the food itself, midweek, Tuesday through Thursday, gives you the best odds that the head chef is actually in the kitchen. Number 3 is about the daily grind's dead zone. Number 3, showing up in the dead hours between lunch and dinner. That stretch in the mid-afternoon feels clever. No crowds, no wait. But the kitchen is often between services. The lunch food is old, the dinner prep isn't ready, and you may be served leftovers from lunch by a skeleton crew focused on prepping for the evening. You catch the kitchen at its least ready to actually cook for you, so aim for proper meal times when the kitchen is set up to cook fresh, not the limbo hours when it's just trying to get through prep. Number 2 is about the most romantic night of the year. Number 2, ordering an ambitious meal on Valentine's Day. It's one of the busiest nights of the year, and that's exactly the problem. Restaurants are slammed to the rafters, often running a limited, marked-up special menu with the kitchen pushed to its absolute limit. Rushed cooking, long waits, and inflated prices are the norm, not the exception. The food is rarely anyone's best work on a night like that. So if you want a great meal, celebrate the day before or after, when you'll get the full menu, normal prices, and a kitchen that can actually focus. And that brings us to the single worst day of all. Number 1. Brunch on Mother's Day. Widely considered the single worst shift in the entire restaurant year. Ask almost any cook and they'll tell you, it's the busiest, most chaotic day they work. Every table is booked, the kitchen is buried, and brunch food, eggs, pre-made batches, buffet trays, is already the easiest service to stretch and hold. Combine the busiest day of the year with the most use-it-up meal of the week, and you get rushed, mass-produced food at a premium. The staff are stretched to breaking, the prices are often raised, and the food is rarely anyone's finest. So if you want to treat someone you love, the secret is simple. Do it on a different day, or cook for them yourself. The food will be better, the room calmer, and the people serving you far happier. The best day to eat out is almost never the day everyone else has chosen. So there it is. 10 things to time wisely. Be wary of the Monday special. Skip the complex dish during the rush. Take the classic fish rule with a modern grain of salt. And avoid the year's busiest days if you actually want to enjoy the food. The pattern behind all of it. The best meals come when the kitchen is fresh, stocked, rested, and not overwhelmed. Usually midweek, at proper meal times. Next time, we go all in on saving you money. The specific tricks that quietly cut your bill every single time you eat out. Until then, eat on the smart day, and we'll see you in the next one.